Grand Rising Collective, it is Tuesday, June 16th, and let's see what the Daily Energy Oracle has for us today. We are using the, which deck is this? The Feral Psychic. I love being feral sometimes. You guys like being feral sometimes? All right, let's take a look. My name is Moriah with Moriah Spirit Tarot. Let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what's the message that we need to see today? Awesome. Okay, so we got not for sale. Your priorities are clear. Your values are non-negotiable. Authenticity may not always pay, but it always aligns. Awesome card for our Tuesday, you guys. We're not for sale. Just not for sale at all. All right, going to use the Royal Tarot. Let's see what we get with the current energies. And what help or advice can I get from Spirit? All right, and can you tell me what's hidden, please? Tell me what's hidden. Okay. And then our bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands today. All right. All right. So we got the moon as our current energies. So something hidden, something in illusion, something in the dark that we're working through. Around this not for sale. So are you trying to figure out where your authenticity lies or what's not negotiable for you anymore? Okay. Where you need to align. Maybe it's a little bit hidden. We'll dive into that a little bit more. What you don't see coming is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's going to be a slow process, guys. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. But he's methodical. Okay? He's turning over every stone, planting every seed along the way, taking care of everything. Slow and steady wins the race like a turtle. Okay? Taking on that turtle energy of I carry my home on my back and I am slow and I'm steady and I'm going to win this race. And Spirit is saying you need to make some decisions. You're balancing out your values maybe figuring out what values need to go, what old mindsets, old belief systems need to go, and you're figuring that out. All right, so let's take a look at this moon. Spirit, with the current energies of the collective for Tuesday, what is with this moon? What is the moon trying to shine a light on in the dark? I know we're in a dark phase of the moon right now, so, we just went to the new moon. It's starting to grow a little bit. We just had the new moon, so it's still pretty dark out there. But what do we want to illuminate? What do we want to illuminate with the moon? What illusion? Thank you. Two of Cups. Okay, so it could be something about a relationship, or it could be a relationship with yourself, balancing out the relationship. And with the Two of Pentacles here, now we have 2-2, so twos might be, significant for somebody. Let's talk about this Two of Cups a little bit more. Spirit, is this individualized? Or is this a couple or a relationship issue? Five of Cups. Okay, so it's, hey, I got these 2 cups. I still have the 2 cups. These other 3's tipped over, and I'm sad that they tipped over. I'm really sad about my 3 cups that are no longer part of my life. But I still got these 2 cups. So Spirit is saying the moon is going to show you the 2 cups that you have still standing and that you can build on. Okay? I'm going to ignore those 3 cups down there. You need to turn around and see the 2 cups that are still full. Okay? So it's about the stop grieving what you can't bring back. Okay? And, grief is hard. Grief is a hard thing to go through. It really is. I know, because I've been there. And I think every human on the planet has been there. But we're always, part of grief process is bargaining. Trying to bring back something that's no longer available. Trying to bring back something from the dead. And we can't do that. All right? It's just not possible. So we have to turn around and see the 2 cups that are still full. What can we build on from here? Okay, those things are no longer available to us. So where can we go? What can we do? Where can we move on from here? All right, let's look at this Knight of Pentacles for what we don't see coming. Slow and steady, working through it, not for sale. Values are non-negotiable. Authenticity is, exactly where we need to be. And Spirit says, I said what I said. Knight of Pentacles. You need to work through this slowly, methodically. We got the Knight of Pentacles again. We need to work through that slowly and methodically with the King of Wands energy. The no-nonsense king. The, take action quickly, but do it slowly. What? Spirit's confusing sometimes, isn't it? All right, let's look at this a little bit. So, the King of Wands knows what he wants. He goes after it. The Knight of Pentacles also knows what he wants. He goes after it. It just takes him a little longer. So I think this Knight of Pentacles is warning us, take your time. Because the Knight of Pentacles is out here twice on the King of Wands. Take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. Healing comes in time. And I know time is not real. It's not linear. It's spiral. We go back into the past. We go into the future. And we grab what we need. And we come back into the present. And this is saying stay present. Stay on your path. Do what you need to do to stay in your authenticity. Okay? And then the 2 of Pentacles. I am not reading that book you just threw down. Just not doing it, Spirit. Not. All right, 2 of Pentacles for help from Spirit. 2 of Pentacles for our help and advice from Spirit for the day. The 3 of Wands. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles is, all right, I've released my ships. I'm watching them sail out, and I'm going to wait for them to come back. I've balanced out what I want. I've put my energy out into the world. I've lived in my authenticity, and now I'm going to wait for those ships to come back in and bring me my reward. I'm going to be in the Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to get out of this grief by being, by using the illumination of the moon to help me illuminate anything that's illusion around this grief that I have. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to, instead of being in a King of Wands energy, I'm going to take on my Knight of Pentacles energy, and I'm going to slow and steady win this race because my ships are going to be coming in. All right? That's our message for Tuesday. If you've enjoyed our Tuesday message, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me how it resonates with you. And as always, I wish you a very good day. Happy Tuesday, y'all.